Hello friends, welcome back to Divine Designs 24. My name is Tammy and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm going to try something different today. This is something that I have never done before, so we're going to do this together. I put a little bit of resin in each one of these. Probably about, I would say close to 3 hours ago. I made up another batch. I have a whole thing of these. They're just glass shapes. So what I want to do is I want to put these in each one, and then I'm going to take another layer of resin and put over top of them. Then I'm going to take pieces of cling is Glad food wrap. I'm going to take a piece of that and put it each one and crumple it up so it's kind of crumply on the back. Let it set up. Then when it's all done, then we're going to back it. So let's get some pieces on here. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This is going to be an experiment. But I just want to randomly put pieces in here. Let's see. And I have to put these in upside down because this is going to be the back. The bottom part is going to be the front. So we're just going to drop these in. There's really not going to be any rhyme or reason in it. I'm just putting them in, and we're going to see what they look like when we're all done. I have no idea. I have had these here for a long time. Somebody gave them to me a long time ago, and I thought one day I'm going to find something to use these for. And I'm hoping that I found that day. So let's see here. We need a little green one. Oops. I think I just put that one in upside down. I did. I don't know if I'll be able to fix this one or not. We're going to see, because I'm going to put saran wrap on it anyway. Oh dear. I'm just going to flip it over because I'm going to cover it with resin, and then it's going to get, you know, I knew I was going to do that with one of them. Because this is going to get all covered with resin, and then I'm going to put saran wrap over it. So hopefully it'll be okay. And if all else fails, I have a messed up one. I was afraid I was going to do that on one of them. Let's see, another one. There we go. I don't think I need to put, I think I'm just going to put 3 in each one. That's all I got to do. And I may have one messed up one. Okay. So, put these in here. And this over in the center. I just don't want it in the ring light. There we go. All right, so now I have my resin all made up. I stirred it for about 4 or 5 minutes. So now I just have to dump it in here, and I just want those covered. And then I can go back and add more if I need to add more. So I'll have to go through here, make sure there's no bubbles, because I want this pretty clear. I might have to make just a little bit more resin. I wasn't sure how much this was going to take, and it's not going to cover this one. Nope, I'm gonna have to make about another ounce, so let's get this in here. Darn. I was hoping I was gonna have enough. Okay, I need to make just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, I will be right back. All right, we are back. Let me get my glove back on. I got some more resin made up. And then we're going to play with the saran wrap. Hopefully I'm not going to make a total mess with it. But we will add more to this one. I think I need to add more to this one. And how does the other ones look? Still looks like it's needs a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more to each one. Use up this that I have. We'll let the bubbles come to the surface, then I'll get rid of those. I'll wait a couple minutes here. Okay. Get this cleaned off here. Try to clean as much as I can as I go along so that I don't have so much to do. There we go. Gloves off. Let's see see how this looks. Get rid of those bubbles. Get rid of as many bubbles as I can before. All right, I'm gonna let this sit before I put the saran wrap on. I'll be right back. Okay, I've let it sit for a few minutes. So now we're going to work with the cling and seal, the Glad Wrap. And we're gonna see. I've never done this before, so I'm probably gonna make a real mess. We'll see here. Let's see what we can do. I'll do this side over here first. And because I know when I do this, when I'm doing like my planters and stuff, and I use cling wrap, I just kind of make sure there's no air bubbles under there. So it might take me a minute with each one. And I'm gonna let this sit for overnight, and we'll be back. I'll be back in the morning, and we're going to take the saran wrap off and put a backing on it, see how it looks. Hopefully it turns out really good, because I've had these pieces of glass forever and I wanted to do something with them. Give it a try. All right, you guys, I will see you back here to take this off in just a second. We are back to take the saran wrap off and see how this turned out. So let's pick this saran wrap all out of here. I might have to use some tweezers to get to some of it. Yeah, this is going to take me a while to get all this out of here. So I'm going to fast forward you while I'm doing this, because this is going to take me a little while. And then we'll be back to put the back layer on. try this and see how this will work. So I'll brush this on, and then we'll put a clear color on the back of it. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to make up some resin, and we'll get this covered. Be right back. We are back to get this poured. I got the resin all made up, and then we're going to top these all off. I'm going to get my gloves back on here. All right. Okay, so let's get these poured. I've been letting my resin sit here for a minute to get the bubbles out of it. Hopefully this is going to be enough resin for all of them, but if not, I have to make up a little bit more. This is a very deep mold. So these molds hold a lot of resin. And I am going to have to mix up some more. Got 4 of them here done completely. So I will make up a couple more ounces, about 4 more ounces of resin. I'll get the other 2 filled up, and then we'll be back for demold. I'll see you on demold. We're back for demold. Okay, I had some extra resin, so I made some yellow and some orange, and to make some fall embellishments for some stuff that I'm going to be doing here shortly. I'll be doing some fall projects. So here is a pumpkin. And let's see here. Some of these are going to need to be trimmed. Oh, that's cute. That's got a little leaf on it. I'll have to paint those. And here's some little pumpkins that have little leaves on them that I will paint those. But when I do my scenes and little other projects, I like to have little embellishments. Even for my little characters, I can add a little pumpkin or something to them. And let's see if I can get all these leaves on one. I can. Look at there. So I can go through with a marker and I can highlight the veins in the leaves. Here is a bigger one. Oh, this is a flower. There's a flower, and it's got a little hole there. I can make that into like a keychain. Isn't that cute? And there's another leaf that needs to be trimmed up a little bit. I got a little heavy on some of these when I was pouring them, but that's okay. But these have some really great detail in them. I really like these. They're very easy to demold and to pour. But I have all kinds of little leaves here to add to my fall projects. These are some little tiny ones, little tiny leaves. Had a few of those. Okay, so there's those. And then here's some more just little itty bitty pumpkins. Look at that. Little itty bitty pumpkin. Got a few of those. And then there was some little stars. If I can pick it up. Look at that little itty bitty star. I can even use these little stars at Christmas time. And then there's a little moon. Look how little those are. I love the little embellishments like this. Okay, let me get these all out. And then we can move over to these. All right. These out of the way. Oop. A little moon. I got a runaway moon here. There we go. All right. So let's go to these and see how these turned out. Wow, these are thick. I think I am going to love these. I like stuff that is different. We can all make the same thing, and this is something different. So let's see how this one looks. Oh, look at there. I like that. Can you see that? Is that the ring light? I like that. That gold shows up really good. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a black back on it. There's this one. I really like these. Those turned out really good. Look at that. These turned out Beautiful. I don't know if you can see, you can really see the great detail in these without the ring light. Those turned out great. I'm going to trim off the edge here. I don't think I'm going to back them. I'm going to leave them just the way they are because it'll pick up any color that's behind them. See, it'll pick up any color that's behind them. Those are beautiful. I'm in love. Those turned out so good. It was a way to use up those pieces of glass that I didn't know what to do with. So one of a kind. Nobody will have anything like this. These turned out great. I love my little embellishments. Let me know in the comments what you think of these. I think they turned out great. I love them. Absolutely love them. So give me a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think. Like my channel. When you do all those things, put it in the comments that you did those. I'll have you in the drawing for October 1st. And you'll get something that I had made in the last 4 weeks. Before October, about 4 to 6 weeks, means I moved it back a couple weeks. So I want to thank you guys for coming. If this was your first time here, I welcome you to watching this. If it's not, welcome back, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.